Hey, everybody. I know there's a lot of videos out there about how to start the new year, and everybody's got their idea of whether you should start resolutions or whether you should have a new year, new you, and all these things. And I'm not here to tell you one way or the other what to do with your new year, but I do have 5 tips for event planners that are going to help you out because when the ball gets rolling after you get back from holiday vacation, ain't no time to waste. So, step one, try to clean out your inbox as best as possible. Now, I know this is a lot to say because our jobs are really dependent on detail. And sometimes we use our inbox as a to do list. And then next thing you know, things just get kind of out of control. And then if you're like me and you have artists that want to perform at your events and they're always sending you emails and sending you like newsletters and letting you know when the next performance is that you can catch them. And the next thing you know that your inbox is just crazy and you have thousands of emails and you would like to think that they're all important, but they're not. So one way to help yourself is to go in there. And I know if you wanted to try this new product or this new program or something like that, then they make you give them your email address. And then next thing you know, you've been added to some newsletter, some marketing newsletter, and then you're getting like an email every day or twice a day or every other day. And it just adds up. So if you could go in there, unsubscribe from the stuff that you know you're really not going to use or that your company's not going to buy, or that if you own your own business, you know that you're not really in the position to purchase this thing right now, just unsubscribe and write it down in your OneNote what the thing was. So if you ever come back to it later on in the year and you want to know what that product was or what that service was, or if this new whatever shiny thing that you were looking at was, you can go into your OneNote and it's there, and then you can resubscribe if you want to. So try to clean out your inbox. And if you use Outlook and you are not utilizing your folders, which are on the left-hand side of your Outlook, you're really doing yourself a disservice. So go set up some folders on the left side. That stuff that's in your inbox, your main box, just move it over, flag it for later, put a little deadline on there so it'll give you a notification, but do yourself a favor and clean out your inbox. Number 2, goals. And I say goals after number 1 because a lot of people use their inbox, myself included, as a to-do list. And some of those to-dos show up as goals, like longer term goals, and it's in your inbox. So once you clean out your inbox, you'll be reminded of all those things that you wanted to do or get accomplished for the year, and then write them down as goals. And I won't go into goals and how to map out your goals and how to set up like, benchmarks so that you accomplish them in this video, but set up some goals, come up with a short list, something that you know that you can achieve, and then add 1 or 2 just to make it a challenge, and do that for yourself, please. Because once the events start getting rolling and you're getting into meetings and things like that, and the work and the labor of planning these events, then some of those things are going to get away, and you don't want that to happen, not to your goals. So that's step 2. Step number 3, step number 3 is to go into your folder on your computer and all the loose files that you have, go ahead and create folders for them and then move them over into the folder, because now that you're back and you're getting ready to start your events, or you're going to continue planning some of the events that you started before you went on Christmas break, you don't want to be searching forever to find these documents. I mean, you can't even remember where you saved them if you're like me and you're dealing with your hard drive, you're dealing with OneDrive, you're dealing with SharePoint. It gets crazy. So go in there, put away your loose files that are in your folders. In your downloads, check your downloads, move some of those files into folders, and then Look at your OneDrive if you use OneDrive. Look at SharePoint and do the same thing, but put everything where it belongs so you get a fresh start that way. Step number 4, look at some new vendors. Try to meet a vendor or two that's new to you. And I say this because a lot of times we just get into what's comfortable. And if the pace is really fast with planning events and, you got this person and that person to keep up with and vendors and artists to call and contracts and W9s and all these things, you just get so busy and then you forget, like, okay, I need to freshen up this event, or maybe this vendor is charging me too much money and I could help myself by going out there and meeting a new vendor and maybe, give them the opportunity to perform and they could do a better job for less money. So go out there, meet some new vendors, and also that gives them an opportunity too. So it kind of helps out the events community, the entertainment community, the hospitality community. It just kind of it helps each other to feed each other and to keep each other thriving by giving opportunities and just kind of keeping that whole thing fluid. So that's one thing. And then number 5, scout out, along with scouting out new vendors, also scout out new bands, or new entertainment, go to festivals, like look at some local festivals or events or venues that have performers. Check out their lineup. Usually at the beginning of the year, they've already had the year planned. Some of these venues are sophisticated like that, and they have a year or 2 years or even 3 years out. And I mean, we all do it, but go and take some ideas. Let the creative juices flow. And by doing that, that's going to help you out. It's going to, give you just a different perspective on maybe some events that have gotten stale, and it's only a positive, I would think, right? And I want to add a bonus, and this idea comes from Michael Hyatt, and he actually created the Full Focus Planner. And in the planner, and I can do a whole video or 2 or 3 about this planner because it's so great, especially when it comes to planning your yearly goals. But in there, he asks you to create a beginning of the workday ritual and an end of the workday ritual. And the beginning of the workday ritual could be like, I don't know, sitting down, unpacking your bags, logging into your emails and fixing a snack and warming up your coffee if you had to commute, and then just checking to make sure that all the things that are in your inbox, like prioritizing them on how you're going to answer them and figure out which ones you're going to address now and which ones can wait and all of that. But just create this daily ritual that you do, and look at how much time it takes you to do that, and then just let that be part of like a workflow that you can always count on, and it just sets you up with intention for the day. So that's one thing. And then also do the same thing in the evening. Set a PM breakdown schedule, and that could be packing up all your stuff, clearing off your desk if that's what you like. I mean, I even take out the Clorox wipes and I wipe things around, because I might snack at the desk or I might have somebody using my computer or whatever, throughout the day. It just makes me feel fresh, and I can just come back for the next day with a fresh, clean desk. But that's another thing you can do, is do a PM and a PM breakdown schedule. So I hope this was helpful. 5 great tips. I'll go over them again. 1 is clean out your inbox as best that you can. 2, move your folders, move your loose files into folders on your hard drive. And 2 is create goals for yourself. 3 is to go in there and move the loose folders. 4 is meet some new vendors. 5, scout out new ideas, new bands, new performers. And 6 is the bonus, and that's create a beginning of the workday ritual and an end of the workday ritual. So I hope that this video was helpful to you. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and share it with all your other event planner friends. And hopefully you all can hit the ground running full speed ahead with a fresh start for 2026. So thank you. Put it down in the comments, some things that you want to do and focus on, and any tips that you might have for the community about how to get started fresh. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.